In the early 1900s, people dreamed of flying, but only the rich could even imagine it. In 1926, American Airlines took its first step. Back then, it wasn't even called American Airlines. It was a mail delivery service called Robertson Aircraft Corporation. They used small planes to carry mail, not people. But soon, something changed. People wanted more than just mail in the sky. They wanted to ride with it. By 1930, American Airways was formed. It didn't look fancy, just metal bolts and brave pilots. Still, it was the beginning of something big. The skies of America were about to change forever. In 1934, American Airways became American Airlines. A new name for a bold dream. They started with DC-3 planes. These aircraft could carry 21 passengers. It was a big deal back then. For the first time, air travel didn't feel like a risk. It felt like luxury. The company partnered with hotel chains and offered free meals. Slowly, Americans started flying. Cities like New York, Chicago, and Dallas were now connected through the air. The airline was growing. But success was just the start. Bigger challenges were coming. World War II changed everything. American Airlines supported the war by moving troops and equipment. The pilots trained with the military. Airplanes were modified. The airline became part of the war machine. But when the war ended, something new happened. Veterans returned home. They remembered flying. Now they wanted to travel with their families. American Airlines was ready. They had big planes, trained pilots, and growing routes. By the late 1940s, flying wasn't just for the rich anymore. It was for anyone with a dream. In 1959, American Airlines introduced the Boeing 707. It was faster, louder, and flew higher than ever. The jet age had begun. Flights from coast to coast now took just hours, not days. The company's slogan became something special in the air. They weren't wrong. Stewardesses wore stylish uniforms. Passengers dressed up to fly. Airports became symbols of modern life. American Airlines was leading the charge. But flying wasn't cheap. Only the upper class could afford it. Still, the skies were full of promise. By the 1970s, competition was heating up. Other airlines were catching up. Gas prices were rising. Crashes made people nervous. American Airlines had to adapt. In 1978, airline deregulation hit. The government no longer controlled routes or prices. At first, it caused chaos. Smaller airlines fought for space. Fares dropped. Profits did too. American Airlines faced losses. But they didn't give up. They studied routes, cut costs, and pushed new ideas. Their survival became a game of smart decisions. In 1981, American Airlines did something no airline had done before. They introduced the Advantage program. It was the world's first frequent flyer plan. The more you flew, the more points you earned. Passengers loved it. Loyalty grew. It gave American Airlines an edge over rivals. Business travelers started flying only with them. Other airlines rushed to copy the idea. But American had already taken the lead. It was a small idea that changed everything. September 11th, 2001, 2 American Airlines planes were hijacked. Thousands of people died. The airline industry was shaken to its core. Flights were grounded. People were scared to fly. American Airlines lost money fast, but they kept going. They tightened security. Pilots were retrained. New safety rules were added. Flying would never feel the same again. But slowly, Americans returned to the skies. Trust came back. So did hope. In 2011, American Airlines filed for bankruptcy. It was one of the biggest airlines in the world, but the debt was too high. The industry had changed. Budget airlines were winning. Customers wanted cheap fares, not meals and luxury. In 2013, a big decision was made. American Airlines merged with US Airways. Together, they became the largest airline in the world. A new logo, new planes, and a new start. The brand survived. Today, American Airlines flies to over 350 destinations, from tiny towns to massive cities. Their planes are smarter, safer, and more fuel efficient. Wi-Fi in the sky, mobile boarding, touchless check-in. It's all part of the new era. But the mission stays the same: connect people. From families to business deals, every seat carries a story. Every flight is a part of history being made. American Airlines has seen war, bankruptcy, and terror. But it kept flying. That's the real story. Not just about planes, but about people. The engineers, pilots, ground staff, and passengers who believed in flight. The name American Airlines isn't just a brand. It's a symbol of challenge, of courage. And as long as the skies are open, their story will keep going.